Hey everyone, this is the Atari 8-Bit Game Hunter. This is going to be my Thursday, August 8th pickup video. This past week was kind of slow. We had rain come through on Saturday for the flea market, and it was a hit or miss. Was it worth going? Was it worth not going? Ultimately, I decided, what the hell, let's make a trip out there and see what they had. About a quarter of the vendors that usually show up came to the event. So slim pickings all the way around, and I think my 3 items I received this past week is a testament to what little there was. And believe me, not all of it was from the flea market itself. First, I'm going to start off actually with the stuff I got not at the flea market, but at local video game stores in my area. So, middle of this week, I decided, what the heck, it's been a slow week, let's start hitting up a couple of game stores. Digital Press is one of the websites I've mentioned before that I have a membership with on a message board. And their store is located in Clifton, New Jersey. A quick search, you'll be able to pull up where they are. And every now and then I'll come in there, at least once a month I go in there looking for Atari 8-Bit games. Usually I don't find all that much, and most of the stuff they do have has come in from my personal trade-in section of my collection, so not a lot of good items coming in, but they work strictly off of what gets traded in by the general public as opposed to buying off of eBay or Craigslist, which I like, because you get to, when you do find something good there, you know no one else is able to find it. And it's not like, oh, hey, guess what I got on eBay and now I'm selling for whatever. No, if it's something you find in their store, it's because someone traded in and it's probably been stockpiled for a while. So with that said, for the Super Nintendo, Lagoon. Now this is a very good RPG game. I would say highly underrated when you compare it to like Final Fantasy, Zelda, Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger. As it may not be as great as some of those titles, it's a very good RPG game, and I believe this was $9.99, and that's about as much as you should be paying for it. Between $9.99 and maybe $14.99. So if you come across Lagoon and you see it for a couple of bucks and you like RPGs, I would suggest picking it up. It definitely would be worth your time and effort. My second item I got in, this was from the flea market, Battleship for the Game Boy. Cartridge in the right shape, no issues with it. Tested it out on my Game Boy, it works beautifully. And my third item, actually for my third item, I'm just going to pan over to it. I know it's going to be difficult to see from where you guys are on the TV, but that's another Nintendo. Yeah, another one. That's my third one. Wait, no. Fourth one, I'm sorry. I had 2 other ones that were broken. I sold them off. Actually, I traded with a guy on AtariAge.com. Then I got I got also another Nintendo, which was just had a lockout switch disabled. That one I actually have for sale right now. It needs a new 72 pin, but I really don't feel like dealing with that. I got it cheap enough. I figured, what the heck, let me put that up for trade or sale and see what I can get for it. And I'm working on that right now. I'm asking $25 at best offer plus shipping. It's negotiable. I mean, gotta start someplace. It's a clean looking unit. Comes with the controller, power pack, TV switch box. Yeah. And then I got that one this past Saturday for $5. I think it was $5. It might have been 10. No more than 10, I know that. And that came with 2 controllers, one Nintendo Max controller, which is the like boomerang shaped one, the Nintendo Zapper gun, and all the accessories you would need to power it up to the TV switch box, and the bottom half of a Nintendo container box that you would put everything in and house it in there all. But for $10, I'm not going to pass on it. It's extremely clean looking, and like I said before, it works. Not going to complain about it for $10. And honestly, that's it for the week. I mean, it was very, very slow. Not much in. I wish I had more to show you, to be honest. But I may do a second video tonight, pending my time to do another video, because I have work 5 o'clock in the morning, picking up some overtime. And yeah, that's about it for the week, I think. It's been a good, slow week. Good, solid, slow week. This Saturday, no flea market. They're having a concert at the Meadowlands, so that's not happening. So, got this week off. Perhaps I'll hit a few flea markets, local school flea markets. Maybe I'll hit a couple of garage sales, estate sales. And we'll see what we hit up this week. See what I can come up with. Alright, have a good, safe week. Check me out on rfgeneration.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave some comments. Show some love. And have a good week.